guys, this is Tenikca from Hits with the Missus, and today I am finally getting to show you all of our language arts, manipulatives, tools, games, resources, all that jazz. And I'm hanging out in our newly cleaned and organized learning room, and I'm excited about it. So grab a water, get ready, and hang out with me. Before we dive into that though, if you could, pretty please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, because that helps us both. And I would love, if you love this, if you would just share it with a friend, because that will also be really helpful. Okay, to the nitty gritty. You guys saw the Math Manipulatives video, and if not, I will link it. And on Instagram, you all told me you wanted to see things we use that way for language arts. So I'm going to try my best to get through this as quick as possible, and explain where we got things, how we use them, and all of that jazz, and then what's new and what's not. Okay? Got it? Here we go. So, this one is behind here. So I am recording here because these are where our language arts things are stored. And I have the top shelf for Jude, and the bottom shelf for James, and both, because that's just where things work out. Drop water. So the first thing is these chalkboards. They're double lines and double-sided. And they are from Learning Without Tears. Both of them, I ordered one from Amazon and one from the actual Learning Without Tears website. If you guys have watched any of our language arts videos, you know that's who we use for handwriting. And these have been a game changer. I didn't realize, because we have smaller chalkboards for the wet and dry writing practice technique, but these, all of this space, the practice is amazing. I'm very pleased about these. And so we had one, and now we have two for both kids. Let's see. Let's start with Jude first. So I have this letter chart from Spelling UC, A. Then we have, I'm just going to go through things. This is from Lakeshore Learning. These are snap together letter blocks. And so you can use these for phonemic practice, word building, sight words, all of that stuff. And they have uppercase letters and lowercase. And as you can see, they snap together. So this is also some really good fine motor work, and a little bit heavy work too if your kids may need that input. Okay, so you all saw this in the Amazon haul, but it's the sight word power pen. I have that over here, and then we also have these reading blocks, Montessori style, for him. So is that upside down for y'all? Well, it's backwards, but bub, for you to work that out. And they're wooden, and there are 4 of those in here. 5 of those with all the vowels, and they're CVC words. And they're just on a little spindle, and you, the vowel in the middle remains the same, but the consonant at the front and the end change. Okay, I'm saying a lot. I'm sorry, guys. If you hear background noise, so the dryer is going, the dishwasher is going, my husband and children are doing yard work. There's no one in my house, but if you hear the background noise, I apologize. Okay, these are also from Lakeshore Learning, Snap and Learn rhyming pups. So they say rhyme. Okay. So you can this is bog. Again, I'm sorry, it's backwards. So you can put the pups together and their words on the front and the back. And then, like this. And then you can find the other words that rhyme. And then, I've also made it a game where it's like actual words and nonsense words. Which is fine. There's still, practicing phonemic awareness, word building, reading fluency, all of that jazz. And those come in a little tin like this. And even if you, let's say, you have one that's working on these CVC words and one that may be either above or below, but you need them to do this together. One can match the colors. One can separate the beginning consonant to the ending blend, and the other one can't. Put them together just to make it a family activity. Because I get it. Sometimes we just all need to be here together. So this is sight word bingo. This is new. This was in our Lakeshore Learning Hall. We have not played this yet, but what I think I'm going to do is when James is listening to his history audiobook, I think I'm going to bring this out with Jude, and we'll see, because James loves these kind of games. But this is supposed to be really good practice for Jude. It comes with these squares. Being honest with you, I probably will not use them. At this point, it's just more for me to keep up with and more to store, because we have the translucent counters already out. We can just have at it, But in case you don't have those, they do come with bingo covers. More from Learning Without Tears are the wood pieces set. And these are for capital letters. It says I have used these to make lowercase letters. So you have the straight lines, curves, and larger curves. And these are for students to build the letters. I was actually going to get rid of this, and Jude saw it in the giveaway pile. Some slight anarchy arose, and we have it. It's fine. We also have these, excuse me, sorry. These acrylic letters. Now, there are kits for you to make them. I bought these from Joy Evoked. And we use those for CVC building. We've used them for letter recognition, word building. James has used them for spelling practice. These have multiple uses. And honestly, the prices vary on them so much, which is why I said there are kits you can make them that can be a fun craft or science project, depending on how old your littles are, or just for you if you would like to have multiple sets, or maybe give them as gifts or something like that. This is great. These are also great in sensory bins as well. Okay, I'm moving forward. Sorry. Told you I didn't want this. Yeah, we have obviously not played it, which is why this is still in the plastic. But this is when June learns more sight words and it's a little bit more fluency. We have sight word bingo. Listen, my kids love a fishing game. I don't know why. So how it works is these little fish are magnetized, and you put them in the pond or lake. I don't know. And you go in to try and get a bite. And you got to read that word that you hooked to be able to, reel it up. And I mean, you can play it because, as you can see, they're very colors. So who has the most of what color? You can play it like this person can only get blue, this person can only get green. Who has the most fish total? You can time it if that's how y'all roll. Again, I like things that have more than one use and or can be used for a long time. So that's how I roll. Here, more with Learning Without Tears. So these are their letter charts, and I have these here for Jude. for reference. It just works better for us this way when he can like see it and touch it instead of it being on a wall far up. It just works better for him. And I have these in letters, numbers 0 through 9. And as you can see, it's uppercase and lowercase together. Okay, and the last thing is the letter sounds from Meet the Phonics. I actually bought this used from Erica at my Busy Bees and Me. So these are letter sound cards, and okay. So long vowel, short vowel, medial vowel sounds, letters A to Z, silent E. It's 48 flashcards, and our control vowels are in here. So they would insert that missing sound. Whew. All right. Y'all still with me? Hanging in there? I know. It's a lot. I'm moving. I promise. Okay. So down here for James, I brought out the cursive letters because we were starting that with him this year. And especially since this is like so new, I wanted him to have hands-on too. And especially if we were going to do like some sand tray tracing or, trying to shape it out with Play-Doh or anything like that, you could throw this in a dry erase sleeve and it's a Play-Doh mat. So that we have our literacy bin here. I am not gonna go through everything in there for the sake of time. I do have a video on it and everything that's in there though, okay? So y'all can check that out. I will do my best to link it as well. You all saw this in either Lakeshore or Amazon haul, I'm not sure, but the reading comprehension tools. This is another thing where I'm trying to work with James. Like I've said before, our state requires a test. So I'm trying to work with James on like answering the question that is asked type thing. And this is just a fun way to do it. We also have the game Anomia here. And then, okay, hold on people. Hold on. Okay, so I have the roll of story cubes that are in another video. We've had fun with these, and it's been great. So these are staying out. And then I also have his Montessori grammar section. So these are the pieces, and yes, I'm that mom. I used my label maker. And I put labels where they go because like some things can only fit in certain compartments, and James likes things in order and neat, and Then I found these sentences on maybe Teachers Pay Teachers, y'all. I'm sorry. So he can use these manipulatives to label the parts for speech here, and then I also have a key for him here if he needs help. So that is his grammar. And then we also have the Montessori movable alphabet. I am debating getting the cursive one. We shall see. I'm not sure yet. But I just use, these are placemats. They are not the Montessori mats. So placemats. And for those of y'all who haven't seen it, there you go. It's all 26 letters, multiple of each, and the vowels are blue. Okay, so I think I have all of our language arts. My kids are starting Spanish, like for real this year. So I have some Spanish helps too. This is a photo card library. So listen and learn first Spanish words, and Lakeshore Learning's Cup of Spanish words, just to like practice things like that. And I pulled some out for them to work on with the work that they are doing in their Spanish class. This video was still a little longer than I wanted it to be, but I got everything in there. I will do my best to link what we have, and put all of that below if you just like want the links. I understand, or want the links to a specific thing. So until next time, I am loving hanging out with y'all. Y'all are my people. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just want to say, hey, comment. Those are my favorite notifications. Like, I just feel like I'm interacting with y'all. So holler at me, comment, and I will be back soon. Y'all have a great day.